let's move on to this. Robert Patrick, who of course was the liquid metal Terminator, and he was White Dragon, Peacemaker's dad. What a dick. In Peacemaker season 1, is apparently returning for Peacemaker season 2. Now, if you're like me, you wonder, that's funny. I guess he got over that bullet to the head.
Yeah, he healed.
You know, he heals, but whatever. But he is saying now himself that he has actually been doing shooting for Peacemaker season 2. This comes to us from Popverse, who write the following. During a spotlight panel at Tampa Bay Comic-Con, Robert Patrick casually revealed that he had just done some filming for Peacemaker season 2. I was with John Cena on Friday. We're filming season 2, Patrick revealed. This is in line with an Instagram story that DC Studios co-president James Gunn posted on Friday, indicating that he had just filmed a scene with Patrick and Cena. At another point in the panel, Patrick praised James Gunn, saying, I was just working with James Gunn on Friday. James is amazing. He's one of the most talented people I've met in my life. Incredible mind and just a wonderful human being. I love him and his wife, Jennifer Holland. We were doing a big scene for the second season of Peacemaker on Friday right before I came here. All right. So for those of you who may not know, Peacemaker is one of those things that I thought was a really bad idea. I hated the trailers. I thought it looked cheap and pathetic and awful. And I today think it's the best television show DC has ever produced. I've never been more entertained by it. All due respect to Smallville and Arrow. I love all those shows, but I mean, I think Peacemaker is the best thing they've ever done. That's just my opinion, whatever. So I guess there's a couple of possibilities here with Robert Patrick coming back. Number one, and I think this is the least likely. With this now being the new DCU and not the DCEU, it is possible that while this is season 2 of Peacemaker, they may make some changes from season 1. They could find a way to say, no. Peacemaker never killed his dad in the first season. I don't think that's what they're doing. That seems like a difficult route to go, but it is conceivable that they're saying like, okay, in this universe, that never happened. They could be going that way. Possibility number 2 is that this is a comic book superhero universe. There's lots of ways to bring people back from the dead. And so it would not be completely shocking or surprising to me if we found out, you know, one of the alien creatures brought him back to life, or something else comes along, or his soul was just so dark that hell spit it back up. I mean, I don't know. There are ways they can do that. So that's a second possibility. The third possibility, which I think is the most likely, although I wouldn't say it's a guarantee, is that it's Dexter speaking to his dead dad, Harry. It's all in his imagination. Remember, after he killed his dad, he does have a vision of his dad berating him and all that kind of stuff. And it could be that that's exactly what's going to be going on here, that Robert Patrick is back as a figment of his imagination. Now, maybe it's a Ghostbusters situation. Maybe he is actually physically back. Maybe he never died in the first place. But right now I'm thinking that the most likely thing is that he continues to be a thought that haunts him. The disapproval of his father, the anger of his father against him, I think, and that just playing tricks in his imagination. That's the way I think it's going to go. But I don't know, like Robert Presser in the live chat is saying, no, he's definitely a ghost. Maybe he's a ghost. Could be a ghost. Who knows? Chris, Robert Patrick's coming back.
Yeah.
What do you think about him coming back in general? And how do you think they're going to accomplish this? What do you think they're doing here? What's the mechanism?
I love him coming back because this guy is such a dick.
He's such a dick.
A good job of being such a dick. I love it. He does a great job in this. I do think this is going to be a psychological element into the show, where this is going to be something that just lives rent-free in Peacemaker's head. And he is going to be thinking about his dad, and his dad's going to be belittling him constantly. And we'll have that. And he's also going to be dealing with the guilt of taking his dad out and all those other things. That being said, it is a comic book universe. It's DC Comics. If they wanted to, Dad could have his body thrown into a Lazarus pit. Some weird science thing over at Star Labs could resurrect him. All kinds of things are built into these universes so that no one is ever permadead. So there's a lot of ways you could actually bring him back. It's just for the reality of this show, it makes the most sense to me to do something that's just in his head. But who knows? Maybe there's alien tech from those weird little butterfly guys. Then they went, hey, this racist seems like somebody we should hang out with again. Bring him back.
I mean, what if, like, we get a flashback to that scene where Peacemaker shoots him in the head, and then it comes back like an hour later after everybody's gone to see his body laying on the ground, and slowly his body starts to melt into liquid metal. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Gametime. My wife Ann and I love going to events, whether they're comedy shows, concerts, an LA Lakers game. I mean, just the other night we went to go see Ronnie Chang and it was awesome. We love having these new experiences and new memories. And our sponsor Gametime makes getting tickets for concerts and events faster and easier, even if you don't buy tickets right away. Because prices on the Gametime app actually go down the closer you get to the show start time. With killer last minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, and their lowest price guarantee, Gametime takes the guesswork out of buying event tickets. I couldn't believe how easy and most importantly, intuitively, the entire app works. Finding the event I was looking for couldn't have been easier. The way it lays out the map of the venue, letting you know exactly where the seats are that you're looking for, and how easy the process was to choose and buy those tickets. So don't worry if you think you're too late to get tickets to that big event you and your friend want to go to. They have last minute deals. Save up to 60% off buying last minute for sports, concerts, comedy, theater, whatever. So guys, take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Gametime. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use the code Campea for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code Campea, C-A-M-P-E-A, for $20 off. Download Gametime today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. And he reforms, and it's a giant Terminator DCU crossover.
Nice. That'd work.
John, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, possibility. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Robert Patrick himself has confirmed that he is back for Peacemaker Season 2, but in what capacity? Ghost, resurrected, never died in the first place, figment of imagination. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.